You know, you don't really see car parts come in nice boxes, which is so underappreciated in my opinion. And I'm spilling gas everywhere. Ouch. There we go. What's going on, guys? Jake from SVG Tapes. Today we're back at you with another S2000 video. Just going over the fuel system stuff today. Basically all I'm doing is just putting new injectors and a fuel pump in. Nothing's changing, it's the same thing. It's just got a different set of injectors from a different company, so we're going to try those out. Originally I had ID 1050s. Now it's putting 1000 cc's in from Alpha Injection Clinic. They're seeming to be a new company on the rise, especially with imports, Hondas especially. I've been seeing a lot of good things about it. So, and I talked to them about helping this car out with this summer and stuff like that, and going forward. I know eventually I want to put it on ethanol. Like I said, nothing new, just refreshing everything, make sure everything's good to go. Got the car out here. We're just down in my little garage. But yeah, got my prop, you already know. Honda Life. Awesome. But yeah, so injectors are going to be really simple on these cars. Fuel rails right here. All you got to do is crack your regulator. Yeah, it should be pretty simple. Obviously connectors, but yeah, I'll show you a couple tricks just to get doing injectors. I do them pretty frequently at the Honda dealership now. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. And then the fuel pump, if any of you know S2000 fuel pumps, you know they're I'm pretty sure Honda tells you to take the soft top out. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna just man up and go through the inside and go through the trunk. Now mine's already gutted, so that's the biggest thing. There's like this stuff that just blocks all of this. Now I have my battery in the back too, but so yeah, basically you're looking at your fuel pumps right here, your lids right here. There's a piece of plastic that runs across here, and basically you have to take that out from the inside of the car. Makes it so much easier for just trying to get this fuel pump up, because you have like no room. So this actually has to come out. I might just start with the injectors since they're easy, get them out of the way. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Show the injectors quick, give you a sheet, it's nice. Gotta have spark plugs. You're getting tuned, always put new plugs in. What a professional box. I just have to say, shout out to these guys, because they just put, I mean, that's just so nice. You know, you don't really see car parts come in nice boxes, which is so underappreciated in my opinion. And look at this. I mean, this is so cool. We got our 1000 cc's. I'm on pump gas still. I haven't done anything other than pump and injectors. Eventually, like I said, I want to do ethanol, but this is what you get. Comes with connectors. You can pick whatever connectors. Funny story, I picked OBD2, which is like the factory like connector style. And I forgot that I don't have them anymore because I already have aftermarket ones soldered on to the harness. So luckily though, those connectors will plug into these. So we should be good. Yeah, and I got the fuel pump, just a Walboro 255, nothing crazy. So first thing, just pop your cap off here, just on your fuel pressure regulator. There's a tiny ass screw, just letting you know, sits right on the top. I took it out because I can't remember if I need to or not, but next you gotta crack this line loose. I'm pretty sure it's a 17 mil on the wrench. So yeah, get your wrench on there, get a rag. This is just good practice. This is port injected, so it's not much fuel pressure, but you never know. So shouldn't be much of anything though. I'm pretty sure this will, if you take this screw out, I'm pretty sure it just relieves your fuel pressure. That's what it is. Sorry, I had a brain fart. I was trying to remember what it was for. But yeah, that just comes off your feed line. Like I said, you're working with gas. I don't wear gloves. You know, some men type things. No, I'm just kidding. Probably really good for you to wear gloves, but we're not doing that today. Just a 10 mil. I'm gonna cheat, use a gun. I made a mistake. So this is your regulator. This is just your feed line. I haven't worked with the fuel systems on these cars too much. I have done a lot of other things, but that is one thing. There is a O-ring. There's an O-ring in the bottom of this, so just be aware. Then you got two harness clips. Pop them off. Get your clips off. So I'm gonna take these 10 mil bolts on the ends out. Oh, why? Just drop something. Take that bolt. Take that bolt. Short goes to the rail. There's like a spacer there. All right, so I got the rail loose. So there's three 10 mil nuts that hold on studs, and that's kind of what also holds it on. So yeah, you just kind of pop that off. Oh, nice. So all the injectors came with it. Oh, just spilled fuel over myself. Yeah, so these are my last ones. They don't look too bad. And I'm spilling gas everywhere. So all the injectors came out really easy. Looks like 2 of these came off. I guess these are just like extra O-rings. They're a little different than what injectors I'm used to. Rip one out. O-rings look pretty decent. Not dirty at all. It's nice. I work with a lot of direct injected shit. These things are so caked all the time and shit, so some of them might be a little hard. Just gotta get them all out. Yeah, see, that stuff crumbled. I don't like that. Look, see, all that fell apart. Yeah, that's not good. So yeah, these are definitely a couple years old. But yeah, that's your fuel rail. Pretty simple. Then I'm gonna clean up the manifold. My rag. Just these old rings hanging out. Gotta get them completely out. Don't want to miss anything. But yeah, all that old stuff needs to come. There we go. Got all them out. There are washers right here, so just be aware of that. All right, well, I'm gonna put the new ones in the rail first. I start with putting them in the rail first and then put them all in sync. I'll show you that, but make sure you always lube your O-rings up going back in. All right, so I got my rail up here on the bench. These are your new ones. Obviously, this is gonna go into the fuel rail, and this side will be in your manifold. So sadly, WD-40 is all I got. I would recommend using like a Sil Glide or something. Whoop. Or a dry lubricant spray of some sort. I'm just gonna go over all my O-rings by hand. Sorry, I'm not showing you. I just use my finger and I just go around the rings, the O-rings. So the rail was sitting like that. So these guys, the connectors gotta face upwards. Don't want to put too much lube though. That means stuff can leak. You give it enough gap. So I'm just taking residue on my fingers, just kind of going around. I'm all lined up. Then we're going to put it back on the car. I'm going to get all this stuff out of my way. Just take your time. Just gotta work your way on here. Just get your harness up out of your way. Once you get these on, these nuts just kind of go on the outside and push on the edges a little bit. Get this guy back up here. Yeah, so just kind of push them down on. Make sure they're all seated in. Yeah, get those. And this is what I do at work because they're not the whole way in yet. So I'm gonna take these nuts and put them back on. And then we're just gonna work our way, kind of work these nuts down. Just gotta go over everything. Make sure we didn't miss any. They all look like they're in. Plug these all back in. Whoa, I hear a freaking big old bee in here. I'll take this out. Make sure your O-ring's still on. Probably should have got a new one, but I didn't really have time. Get those mounted. And pop that sucker back on. Get a wrench on her. Make sure she's nice and tight. Don't want to break it though. Yep, tight. But yeah, just put your, these are just other mounts on here. Yep, when you got them on there, you're all set. So then I'm gonna do the fuel pump next, but if you were just doing injectors or you just wanna be safe, which I may do anyway, just start the car up and make sure there's no leaks. All right, so next thing, like I said, I'm gonna do the fuel pump. Oh yeah, gotta crawl up in here. So it's this tray. Gotta get this tray out. All right, so if you come at the back, it's really hard to get out from like inside. So you come in the back, you have these white clips. That's actually what's holding that in. So if you can get your white clips out, like push up on them. Like I'm gonna grab them with some pliers. this is hard to do one-handed. See that? It kind of pops a little bit. I got it out. Like I said, we had these white clips. It looks like I broke this one maybe. Or no, not broke it. It's just in there. It has to slide out. One was missing. In order to do that, there's another trim piece that you have to take out. Yeah, this sits above it, and it has like these other little clips, these other clips in it. That just sits up on the top part, like on the top. But yeah, so now you can see the fuel pump. And we're gonna go from here. So yeah, next thing you know, just a little Phillips screwdriver. Get that out. Eee, shop dog. What you doing, man? Come to hang out, huh? So if you don't have anything small, like I have this small one. If you don't have anything, if you have anything bigger than this, there is room. Like you have plenty of room to go in from the top or just like this, but we're gonna try to make this as easy as we can. So first you gotta get your connector. Oh yeah, it's nice in there. So unplug your connectors, reach your hand in. Oh, look, it just feels pretty tight. Ouch. There we go. Just push that off to the side. Looks like just 2 lines. Maybe there's 3, I'm not sure. But they're like the clip-in style. If they don't spray you guys with freaking gas, that would be hilarious. So I shouldn't, because it should be relieved from doing the injectors. So if these guys don't want to come off for you, just pull on them like towards what you're doing, and then push back on them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only other one. All right, I'm gonna work on getting this out. There's little little bolts on this ring that hold them on. So I'm gonna do those a while, and then I'll come back for you guys. It's just a bunch of 8mm. I hold that ring down. Now here comes the best part. So you gotta move all your lines out of the way, while at the same time trying to maneuver this pump out, or this carrier assembly. Oh yeah. Alright, now just be careful with your float. That's the most important part. Try to let your gas drain. And when you pull it out, get it out quick. Awesome, so this is your assembly. If you work on cars and you do fuel pumps, you know what these look like. Now these are a lot different. This is early 2000s shit right here. Pretty sure my new one comes with a filter, but so you guys can see. So you just gotta pop these off real easy. There's 3 of them. Oh shoot, I forgot to take that off. A little clamp here. And just pop that line off. And your 2 connectors. It's this freaking ground. So take your screwdriver on this ground clip here and just work it back. There you go. There's a clip here that you just kind of roll. You like spin it around, you just kind of roll it off. All right guys, so crazy stuff. I didn't know what fuel pump was in this. As a 340, we're just gonna stick with the 340 for now and get tuned, and then I might just get a new one just to refresh it. But yeah, we should be good. Make sure my clip's on. Just gonna feed this back up. Just make sure that ground thing is pushed back. Make sure this goes back up on. So yeah, that's all back on. Plug in your connectors again. Just gonna wipe this down. Alright guys, I'm gonna put this back together. So pretty much everything you did to come out, you're just gonna do the same to put back in. Just clean it off my canister. And alright, so comes the fun part again. Oh man, this sucks. You're just in such a weird position. Ow, mother trucker. Fingers are getting wrecked. Alright, I think I got her. We're gonna find out. We gotta put these freaking bolts back in. Hand thread all these first. Make sure you put them all back. Don't lose any, don't forget any. Got everything back together pretty much. I gotta put the plate on. Always, I would test everything. Like start the car, make sure it runs before you put everything back together. But yeah, everything plugged back in. Like I said, I ended up leaving the old pump in it. Hopefully this works. Should, like I said. Oof. Got primed that sucker a couple times. Oof, that's so weird, you can hear it. Alright, let's try it one time. Ooh. Alright, alright. Everything looks normal so far. Didn't bounce back, okay. So. That's interesting. I'll give it a minute here, see if it fixes itself. Alright guys, quick update. You saw the last clip on my AF was a little off. It's stabled out a little bit right now. It's just running a little rich, but it usually does. It's getting cold outside. Biggest thing I noticed, I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well, my rings, these like outer O-rings on here, on your actual injector, they were not in the whole way. So I don't know if it did anything, but I made sure they're all like sealed in and okay. So it should be good now. Pretty decent. Just gotta get it tuned now. So I'm not gonna test drive tonight. I don't really see. I actually dropped one of these somewhere. It's probably under there. I didn't hear it or see it hit the floor, so I'm gonna have to look for that. I don't think it'll do much, but I just want to make sure it's all good. That's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching today. Every Wednesday at 11 a.m. we do upload on YouTube. Follow our Instagram, Seven Valleys Garage. That is daily uploads. We post reels and pictures of all of our cars. We are gearing up for this summer. We got this car I'm going to try to drag race. Corey drifting with the IS, obviously. Matt's going to do some little stuff at speed, but he's probably going to get ready to get rid of it soon. But we'll see what he wants to do. Yeah, it should be a good time though. It's going to be a good summer. If you like this video, go subscribe, go share with your friends, comment what you thought. If there's anything specific you guys want to know about this car, or if you want to see a video on it, just, you know, always comment below, or just hit us up on Instagram. My Instagram will be linked, all of it will be. So yeah, shout out to Alpha Injection Clinic and Borg Warner. They're going to be hopefully helping me out this summer. I did talk to both. We're going to see what happens, but yeah, thanks again guys. Stay on the lookout. 11 a.m. on Wednesdays. We will see you soon. They couldn't have made this any more ridiculous. I say that all the time on freaking new cars, and here I am on my own car going, what the hell? Is that a horse and buggy out here? Yes, it is. Wow. Wouldn't be Pennsylvania without a horse and buggy, I guess. Eee. Eee.